So recently, guys, I seen this photo of Alicia Keys when she was younger going viral. Immediately when I saw this photo, I was like, this is a boy, this is a male, okay? And immediately the characters that I seen was LIL FIZZ. He was the first character I seen. Then I seen 6ix9ine. I'm gonna explain this because LIL FIZZ is 6ix9ine. And then I seen K-Flock. K-Flock was actually the first character I seen when I looked at this photo of Alicia Keys. Seeing this photo resurface should be a reminder for everybody that celebrities are both genders. They're inverted, they're male and female. So therefore, you having a crush on them is a joke, you know? They're playing a joke on you. When you have a crush on them or you find them attractive, they are both genders. So if you like Alicia Keys, what you're doing is you're liking a male character that's pretending to be female. And then if you're liking LIL FIZZ, you're liking a female character that is pretending to be male. So this is how they trick people. They were purposely created for people to eventually have a crush on them and like them. They already have something in place for when people do have a crush on them. And what's in place is the fact that they basically have you liking the same gender. It's like whatever you see first is wherever your mind's at. You know, there's a lot of people that will see her dressed up in the dresses and the heels and the hair and the makeup, and they can see clearly that that's a man. But sometimes they know that people can't see that, so they roll out pictures like the one you see on the left. That's what they do. So here's this side by side again, and they look so much alike. And I need you guys to pay attention to one detail that's so alike with these characters. It's the eyes. It's the eyes that are the same on these characters. And with this photo that they released of Alicia Keys, there's even like this energy that they all have that's the same. It's really weird. And it's also on 6ix9ine. You just have to see past that. They do this a lot, same characters, different race. Even though I've already said before that there's no difference between what they call blacks and what they call Mexicans. There's no difference with any of the Hispanics and any of the melanated beings. There's no difference. That's a division tactic, but that's for another video. But I already showed before that black people and Hispanics match with 44 in the same cipher. Why do you guys think that? Because they are the same, okay? So it's not something that should be shocking that LIL FIZZ is 6ix9ine. That shouldn't be shocking. You know, that makes perfect sense. Alicia Keys and K-Flock are just so much alike. It's insane. They share the same nose. If you notice with 6ix9ine and LIL FIZZ, they have a bigger nose, which connects them to a whole nother group of characters, but that does not take away the fact that they're also Alicia Keys. And another thing, Alicia Keys is older than LIL FIZZ, so this is how they made LIL FIZZ's character. So when they were in the lab and they made LIL FIZZ's character, they pulled up the Alicia Keys template, and that's how they made him, okay? And then her template is recycled from Lena Horne, which I'll talk about later into this video. And here's another side by side. Their nose looks similar in this one, especially since 6ix9ine's head is angled upward. His nose looks like her nose, just again, still wider. And the same thing happened when they made 6ix9ine. They just literally just gave him LIL FIZZ. Like the template is completely LIL FIZZ. And so this is where character inception happens. You know, it's just characters on characters on characters. It's insane how this happens. And this is K-Flock and Alicia Keys. These two are just so identical. So I made a video 2 years ago about Alicia Keys. That's why this video is not super in depth, because I spent time exposing her character in the past. I mentioned so many characters in that video. I mentioned one of the actors from Ginny and Georgia, I think it's called, on Netflix. She's Alicia Keys. I mentioned Lena Horne in this. I mentioned so many other characters, and guys, That's not even all the characters, you know? All the characters mentioned in this initial video is not even all the characters that Alicia Keys has, okay? It's just insane. And then a year ago, I made a video on 6ix9ine and LIL FIZZ and their other character, Daniela. See, they already had a quote unquote female character in their group that's identical to them. And it was kind of like them leaving a trail behind that they also stem from Alicia Keys. And then I also made a video about speaker knockers being Polo G. Now, why am I bringing up that video? I'm bringing up that video because in my speaker knockers video, I mentioned how 6ix9ine and LIL FIZZ are also Polo G and speaker knockers. 6ix9ine looks identical to speaker knockers. It's like you just have to see it. I'm gonna show you guys this like little edit I made. Here's a side by side of Lena Horne and Alicia Keys, identical. So basically all these characters are stemming from Lena Horne. That's what's happening here. Side by side of Polo G and speaker knockers. When you look at speaker knockers, man, you could literally just see 6ix9ine. It's like the close together eyes, the nose, because he's LIL FIZZ. And you can see it in Polo G too, but I noticed that with Polo G's character, little alterations that they did to make him slightly different from his base character, speaker knockers, is they mixed him with rappers that are trending around the time that he came out. They do this a lot where if a character comes out at a certain time period, they're gonna make that character also look like the characters that are out around them. Why do they do that? Basically to kill two birds with one stone. They're trying to get you to basically like everybody. So if you liked Polo G, you also have a higher chance of liking the baby because they are slightly mixed with each other. Now, that's not saying that they're completely each other. It's just that because they're popular around the same time, they mix them together. So basically, you could be into both of them at the same time. And here are the eyes. These are the same eyes that LIL FIZZ, 6ix9ine, K Flock, and Alicia Keys have. It's really creepy. And here's a side by side I made of Fizz and speaker knockers. I think they look alike so much. You know, there's differences, but there's so many similarities, and it's the eyes that are just really, when you slide the opacity, you can see that even when you decrease it or increase it, that they share the same eyes. That is insane that they share the same eyes. These characters are just all entwined with each other. I feel like me sharing that 6ix9ine and speaker knockers are the same is a really big deal because people wouldn't think that. They wouldn't think that Polo G and 6ix9ine would be the same. They wouldn't think that, but it's these eyes that they have, and it's just insane. So yeah, guys, they are all variants of each other. It is really crazy how they're all variants of each other. I hope you guys see this one. You know, I seen this instantly, and it is crazy to know that this Alicia Keys character has all these quote-unquote female characters while also having this large group of male characters, because like I said, she's older than Fizz, so therefore this look stemmed from him. Okay, so I don't know how old Speaker Knockers was, but he was presented on the world stage before 6ix9ine and Polo G. So afterwards, I feel like when they made Speaker Knockers, they gave him LIL FIZZ eyes and even his nose. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I truly appreciate you guys so much.